Greetings, family. Peace, love, and positive thinking. This is Guru. Thanks for visiting my channel. This vlog is about a video that shows a Greensboro, North Carolina cop who violently, there goes that word again, who violently arrests a black man for sitting on his porch. This video is reminiscent of a 2009 arrest of a black Harvard professor by the name of Henry Louis Gates Jr. And we will discuss that a little bit later. But for now, let's get to this story. So, family, a Greensboro officer by the name of Travis Cole. Travis Cole. He was stripped of his law enforcement credentials, but he escaped criminal charges. Once again, they do not get punished when they are white. And so when it comes to the statistics, the FBI statistics that they always try to throw in our face, these numbers are a reflection of how faulty those stats are. It is so illuminating how faulty those statistics are. White people love to use those statistics, and I constantly argue the point that they are not based on facts, they're not based on truth. When I hear a few of my friends who happen to be white tell me how they get pulled over with marijuana, and the cop throws away their paraphernalia and tosses out their weed and lets them go, and then they go home and they get a chance to tell me and the rest of us in a group setting how, and they're laughing, by the way, how they got away because a cop let them get away. And they tell the story so freely because it's nothing to them. But to African Americans, we know that that's really effed up, because when we happen to be black and we get pulled over with anything that has anything to do with marijuana, our story is quite different. We end up going to jail because the white racist police officer tries to find anything, and I mean anything, they can on us to take us to jail. And so the reason why our numbers are so high, white racists and trolls, is because people that look like you, well, they get away with doing foul, illegal, unethical, and they act in inhumane ways. And that's why our numbers are so much higher than yours. I just wanted to address that issue. But I digress. I want to get back to this story here. Well, it looks like council members in Greensboro, North Carolina, voted this week to strip the law enforcement credentials of a police officer named Travis Cole, who is accused of violently arresting a man sitting on his porch after body camera footage of the arrest was made public. The council voted unanimously Monday to permanently sanction Officer Travis Cole for using excessive force during the June arrest. The body camera footage shows Cole roughly throwing Dewan Yorse to the ground of the porch and punching him as Yorse waited for his mom to come home and let him into the house, according to local news WREG. The council pushed for criminal charges against Cole, but the district attorney, and the people should find out who the district attorney is and vote their butts out of office sooner than later. But the district attorney refused, saying he wouldn't, quote, rehash the same evidence, unquote, the Greensboro News and Record reported. Now you see, I'm sure the district attorney is probably white, and they're saying that they just wouldn't want to rehash the same evidence. What does that mean? You mean you don't want to expose the excessive force and brutality of white racists in the police department? Is that what you're not wanting to rehash, District Attorney? Because I noticed that this article didn't use the District Attorney's name. How convenient that is. But nonetheless, the District Attorney decided that they didn't want to press charges against this goon, this thug, that was wearing a blue uniform and wearing a metal piece of scrap. But I digress. Back to the article. Cole and another officer approached Yors's house after they were dispatched to investigate a possible break-in on June 17th. A possible break-in. I guess a neighbor saw a black man. Nonetheless, the man has been visiting his mother there every day, but because they saw a black man sitting on the porch, called the police, and lo and behold, he ends up getting brutalized at the ignorance of some white people who happen to see black people sitting on a freaking porch. White people can never mind their own damn business. And we end up at the expense of their stupidity and ignorance. We end up on the shit end of the stick. And it's filthy disgusting. It's trash. So, as seen in body camera footage from both officers combined below, Yors explains that he's waiting for his mom, who has lived in the neighborhood for 10 years and visits her house every day. Yors is seen on the video attempting to phone his mom so she can speak to the officers. He gives the officers his ID, which lists the address as his residence. And he suggests the officers ask a neighbor to verify that he lives there. So you see, family, he's cooperating so far with the police. He's annoyed, I'm sure, because he's sitting on his mom's porch just being black and minding his own business, and he can't even do that without some race soldiers coming along, and after reviewing that he lived there, turning around and leaving, they instead take it to this next phase. So the exchange escalates when Cole places his hands on Yors's chest to stop him from walking away. So apparently Yors, he wants to just walk away, tries to avoid the situation. But then the police officer puts his hands on his chest. After Yors sits back down, which it looks like he's doing now, Cole, the officer, snatches his phone, Yors's phone, from his hand while Yors is talking to someone. He's asking the person to come to his house because, quote, the police is over here and they harassing me, unquote. You hear this, family? These racist race soldiers, disguised in Halloween costumes as police officers, wearing scrap metals, come up to black people constantly, exhibiting violent behavior, and then the white media, as their puppets, reports that it's the black people that's being violent, when it's so clear who the violent people are. It's very clear. Racists can't even deny this. They try to, and back again to their faulty statistics, we won't even go back into that. So Cole then throws Yors to the ground and struggles to handcuff him. And why is that? I mean, he's just being black. He's sitting there on the porch. Okay, amid the scuffle, Yors repeatedly asks Cole, why are you punching me? Why are you punching him? When Cole yells, I'm going to hit you again, Yors yells back, why? Why are you punching me? Okay, the cops charged Yors. Can you believe this shit? The cops charged Yors with resisting arrest and assault on government officials. What's new? They always do this shit. So when is the white legislatures, the white congressmen, when is the government, when is the United States president going to address this issue? Why aren't any of these people who are questioning Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump to be as far as being the next so-called leaders of the free world, why isn't anyone asking them for specifics on this issue? It is a national security issue. I will repeat, this is a national security issue. Black American citizens are being killed and or harassed daily. When does it stop? This is a hostile environment created by a crooked system of tyrants. So we're going to get back to this story. So when Cole yells, I'm going to hit you again, yours yells back, why? Why? Why are you hitting me? The cops charge yours with resisting arrest and assault on government officials. The charges were dropped when Cole resigned from his position in August. The second officer involved in Yors's arrest, C.N. Jackson, quit her job on Wednesday. Both ex-officers are white. Both ex-officers are white. We need systems in place where these people cannot get in governmental jobs ever again. They cannot get in positions of authority ever again. It is obvious that these people abuse power. We need mandates in place where they cannot go to some other city and pull this ever again on anyone else. This is not American. So family, I want to warn you that this video contains graphic content. It's violent and it contains explicit language. So let's go to the video right now. Why is it there?
No, we straight. Sure? Yeah. I can have. Yeah, sure.
Have you ever had an affair on ID? For some reason, I'm not finding your picture, and we just need to make sure that everything's legit before we leave.
I don't know, like, what the problem is. I told him what was going on. My mother's name is Livia. You didn't ask me for my name. You asked for my mother's name.
Yeah.
It's Livia Sue yours.
Okay. Have you ever had an affair on ID? For some reason, I'm just not finding your picture, and we just need to make sure that everything's legit before we leave.
I don't know, like, what the problem is. I told him what was going on. My mother's name is Livia.
Yeah.
You asked for my mother's name.
Yeah.
Livia Sue yours.
Okay. So, there's no problem. It's just that someone called in and said it was suspicious for somebody to be over here
But I'm
carrying
here
a shovel.
every day, though.
That's fine. I don't know that, and we have to make sure.
I told him he can prove it to you.
Okay. Do you have an ID with you?
No, I don't.
Okay. What's your name?
The one.
Spell it for me.
D-E-J-U-A-N-A yours. Y-O-U-R-S.
Why doesn't he have an ID? Okay, but that's besides the point.
Thank you.
What did you say? You pronounced the word say?
Yes.
Thank you.
Why did you say your say? Instead of yours, I mean, because I wouldn't spell it like that. What did you say? You pronounced it your say?
Yes, pronounce your say.
And why don't you just say your say then? Instead of yours, I mean, because I wouldn't spell it like that if I heard yours.
People been saying it my whole life.
No, that was me.
Oh, I was about to say. But come on, we can go ahead and
Well,
start.
no, sit down.
Hey man, why are you doing
I
this,
just said
man?
sit down.
But why are you talking to me like that, bro? I
What are
live
you-
here, bro. It's the address is on my wallet.
Look,
I mean, on my
Devon,
ID.
Devon, relax. What's going
I
on?
mean, because y'all.
I didn't do nothing.
Y'all didn't do nothing either.
But look, you seem a little animated. You keep
Yeah,
wanting to get off the porch.
yeah,
Still
because
breathing
the
a little
cop is-
rapidly.
Because the cop is on me in my own house and I ain't did nothing.
But I already explained why we were here.
Okay, but I already told you.
I said it wasn't even that serious. We didn't have to keep calling people and go door to door.
Well, I just wanted to prove it to you because you act like you didn't believe me,
The
sir.
police
I believe-
always
look, you
take
have your
things,
ID. Tell me
they
your name.
escalate.
Matches up.
You hear how the
Right.
police is escalating instead of
So,
de-escalating?
Look, I'm gonna look. You
Escalating.
gonna have papers or something? Is that what
No,
we're
I
doing?
ain't got no papers that I know of.
Now, come
No,
on, man.
I
You
mean,
know
I'm not
get the
scared to
devil
go to
people.
jail, bro.
I know you're not.
Okay, I'm just trying to prove to you I live here. And so you start looking at me like I'm lying.
No.
Hey, yo, come to my motherfucking mom's house. The police is over here. They harassing me.
Okay. Off the phone.
Hey, man, you can't grab my phone like
What?
that, man. Hey, man, get off me, man.
Put your hands.
Yo, man, get off me, man.
I'm asking what?
Get up. Put your hands on me. What are you doing? Man, you ain't man, what are you doing? This is my phone. I can't be on my phone. What are you doing? Why you can't be on picture? You can't. I'm behind you, man. You can't do that. No, I can't. My phone like that, man. Hey, man, get off me, man. No, man, get off me,
Of
man.
course, they escalated
Get
the
up. Put your hands
situation.
on me. What are you doing? Man, what are you doing? This is my phone. I can't be on my phone. What are you doing? Why are you gonna be on picture? You can't. I'm behind you, man. You can't do that. No, I can't. What are you doing? I'm here. Make it fucking me.
And this is because a white person was passing by and saw a black person on the porch.
Hey, man, I'm gonna hit you again. Why? Put your hands on me. You cannot.
Thanks, fellow white brothers and sisters. You guys are such good people. We really appreciate your help. Thanks a lot.
I am not resisting. You were resisting the whole time. No, I wasn't. You were resisting the whole time, bro. I told you. I told you multiple times. I'm still in cuffs and you still being. You're not in cuffs. I am. Yes, you assault me. I know I did not.
And then he says you tried to assault me. Wow. So this police officer is already setting up the lie.
So I was sitting down. I was sitting down the whole time, dude. You are so full of shit. Man, I was sitting down the whole time. You can say this all day long, but that's not what you were doing.
Wow.
I didn't post up on you. I didn't swear up on you.
I'm gonna have to put him in two.
That's fine. I mean, I'm not going nowhere, dude. I'm not trying to go anywhere. I'm not trying to give you a problem. You gave me a problem. I'm gonna figure out why. What you mean, figure out? I ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't killed nobody. Why you doing this to me? No, you can't use the phone and call people and say, get up here. Why not? I'm at my mom's house. Why not? Tell me why. That's an officer safety issue. Oh, okay.
Officer safety issue. Do you hear this shit?
I didn't know.
Wow.
Let y'all do whatever you have to do, dude.
Wow. That police officer.
You gonna do that
And they got him on some freaking man. He should be fired. He should be fired. The other lady, she knew. She quit. Her conscience ate at her. She couldn't take it. Her conscience ate at her. She couldn't take it. That's why she quit. That's why she quit. Her conscience got to her. This man, he should quit. He should kill himself. do away with himself. He shouldn't be wearing a police uniform. And where's the good police officers to speak out against this? I want to know, where's the good police officers? Are you going to speak out against this? Now you got a black man that hates the law. And you wonder why. You see? White folks, do you see this? And you always wonder why black people are the way they feel again about law enforcement. Punched him in his eye and doing all of this for what? For sitting on a porch. Wow. Foul. Just foul. And of course he's being a big man while the man is handcuffed. He's treating him like this. This is an animal in a blue uniform. An animal.
This is not working out, apparently. 31, copy. 3132, back off to have you respond. He don't sit here like this, someone else sits here. That's fine. Good. I ain't trying to give you no problems, man. You just went a little too far.
Your mouth is bleeding.
You went a little too far, man. Oh, I'm bleeding?
Yeah, he went way too far.
What did I do to you, though? I'm sitting here bleeding. Man, I ain't no handcuffs.
Stop. We're not doing this.
Stop getting up.
We're not doing this, sir. We're not doing it.
See, it's getting to her conscience
All
already.
we want you to try to do is just lay there and relax. It doesn't matter what anybody's saying.
See, the white lady is getting to her conscience already. She quit. She quit her job. This white man, he has a problem with black people. You could tell. They could have de-escalated this situation. They could have found out the truth, and it would have been a fine situation. But no, this is how they escalate with black people all the time.
I'm on your court. I don't want to be on it. I know. Just tell me to lift up and I will lift up here. Man, you trying to beat my ass. Warren, you are hot and cold. What are you doing? Man, you trying to beat my ass, man. I don't like people questioning me when I ain't did shit.
He's on the premise alert.
And you trying to beat my ass for real, man. Help! You trying to beat my ass for real, man. For real, you hit me twice when I was handcuffed, man. You weren't handcuffed yet.
Stop.
See, this police officer is so foul.
Stop. Be an adult. Be an adult.
What about you?
Be an adult right now.
Yeah, he's telling, what about you being an adult?
Not very hard.
I'm trying to get up.
Wow.
Stop moving. I'm not going nowhere.
Okay, family, I'm gonna have to end it here because it's so fucking disgusting. You can check it out yourself if you want to. I'm gonna end it here, family. Okay, family, you just witnessed what I did, and it ended just then. So we witnessed it together because that was the first time I saw it completely. And again, we're seeing race soldiers act out. And so at this point, I hope that we have black leaders who are looking to take this to the World Court, to take this to the United Nations, and make this an international affair. I think the international world needs to be aware of what white Americans are doing to black people. This is a national security for the lives of black people. We have no other choice but to do what we need to do by any means necessary to be alive and to stay alive for our survival. This is genocide, what we're seeing in front of us, what we're witnessing. This situation, thank God, did not lead to that. But we see it every day now. It's gotten way out of hand. And President Obama, his legacy is shit. It should be in most African Americans' eyes. I love his wife, Michelle Obama, and their kids. But I'm sorry, but I cannot support this president any longer. I can't defend this president any longer. For him to allow this to go on, and for this administration, without addressing it head on, is a disgrace. I'll repeat that. For them, this administration, the Obama administration, including the presidential candidates right now, to not address this issue directly is a disgrace. This is Guru. I really appreciate you watching this vlog. If you like it, please give it a like, thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll bring you more. There's more to come. This is Guru. Peace, love. And we need to find some solutions. I'm out.